Powered by Riverside FM.
Powered by Riverside.
Welcome to the UP, a very special UP, a happy UP. As I stated before about the Justin Jefferson deal, I told you that you could book that he would sign a contract extension with the Vikings, and that will be done before the start of the season this fall, and that came to fruition today. Justin Jefferson signs the richest contract that a wide receiver has ever seen. $140 million over 4 years, $110 million guaranteed, $88,743 is due at the time of signing. Just a great deal for Justin Jefferson. Just extremely happy. I thought it was a fair deal. When it comes to Justin Jefferson in the wide receiver spot, my first thought was, I just don't want to see this thing get into the 50 millions, where the Minnesota Vikings would be salary cap strapped. What a lot of people don't realize is the salary cap is going to continue to grow each year. And I think that was part of the reason why Justin Jefferson waited a little bit. The contract was fair. A lot guaranteed, but financially, looking at where the Vikings are going to be and looking at their books for next year, they're not going to be financially strapped like they were when Kirk Cousins signed his big deal and the guarantees. And the Wolf family usually doesn't like huge guarantees, but I think they see the importance of this with Justin Jefferson. They see the importance of him working on chemistry with J.J. McCarthy. And I think it was really important from a PR standpoint to be able to get that done. Like, you're not going to give away the face of your franchise for nothing. You're going to do whatever you can to sign him. I think the deal is workable. I think the deal is fair. There's going to be a lot of people out there that don't like the deal because he's essentially a player that has to rely on somebody else to give him the ball, and he's got to stay injury-free. I think there's this myth going around that Justin Jefferson is very injury prone, and I don't look at him as an injury prone player. I mean, last year was really his first significant injury that he's had since he's been with the Minnesota Vikings that allowed him to miss so much time. I'm just really, really happy that the Vikings were able to get this done. Now we can stop the narrative that Justin Jefferson wants to go elsewhere and the Vikings wanted to trade him and try to get Malik Neighbors. All that stuff is done. Now, the national media, they're going to hate because, when you have these stars like this, as I said before, they don't want them in these small markets, and Justin Jefferson is locked up. So, Mike Florio and the rest of the national media, there you go. He's a Minnesota Viking for at least the next 5 years. Great job for the Minnesota Vikings. This signing is huge for the Vikings. You talk about chemistry with the quarterbacks. JJ and Justin Jefferson can start building that rapport from day one. I mean, arguably these guys haven't had a chance to work with each other yet. Mandatory minicamp starts, and these guys are going to have a chance to be on the field together, work on timing. Super duper important, and not only for JJ McCarthy, but for Sam Darnold as well. So all in all, financially, this is great news. It stops a lot of the Vikings community, Vikings fans from worrying about Justin Jefferson. As I said in many pods, I wasn't worried. I knew they were going to get this done. It was just a matter of when. And I felt very strongly, just from my sources, that they were going to get this thing done before the start of the fall season. And lo and behold, they got it done. And we can put this behind us and start focusing on training camp that's coming up in July. Big things are happening for the Minnesota Vikings. Justin Jefferson signs a $140 million contract, over $100 million guaranteed, 88,000 due at signing. So great for Justin Jefferson and the Minnesota Vikings. This has been an unconventional playbook. Just reporting on the Justin Jefferson signing. Go Vikes, UP Nation. I'll see you when I see you.
Powered by Riverside.